Action. Sup, Game Boys and Girls, Big T here back with another video, and this is the Matrix Awakens, the Unreal Engine 5 experience. I wonder how this would run on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, we're just gonna go through it. I already went through it once. I think it's amazing. I have so many ideas how to use this tool, and it's basically a tool, but it shows you just the graphical fidelity that can be achieved basically with Unreal Engine 5, and it's pretty impressive, I think. So let's go ahead and just get started here. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's Halo Infinite and click it now. All right, and here you have it, the Matrix Awakens, an Unreal Engine 5 experience. You have the chase sequence, explore the city, and settings. I hope it's going to start with the beginning of it, the chase sequence here. So let's go ahead and click on it and see what's going down. Yeah, it looks like it's going to do the whole thing. So yeah. So turn this audio down. I don't want doubling up here. So this is, if you are a Matrix fan, you know this is the beginning of the original Matrix and how it starts. And I thought this was a clip from the movie, but this is actually CGI, in-game, or in-engine, I should say, not a render. This is real time.
Reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make.
And this is obviously real footage here of Keanu. He's breathtaking.
This or that. Why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do
I actually saw some of the Digital Foundry stuff. They did a video on this. It's about an hour long. And pointing out some of these things I'm pointing out because I didn't realize it at the time. So that's real footage there of the movie, and then that's a digital Keanu now. I didn't realize it the first time I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this is... Now you can, you know, if I point it out, you can tell. But animations aren't quite right. But then look, I mean, look how well this holds up. And now back to real.
Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots.
And I'm like, I'm thinking about especially Matrix Revolution, or not Revolutions, Reloaded. That's where they use a lot of, like, especially with the fight with the Agent Smiths in the park. They used a lot of CGI characters there, and I'm like, this looks better than that by a lot.
I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in
which
the
is pretty cool, because when I first saw that, I thought it was one of the coolest things ever. You know, it doesn't hold up now, but
we wondered what would identity mean in a
kind of
completely
creepy.
digital world.
Yeah, Carrie Ann Moss.
Reality mean? When a world we can build feels as real as our own.
That's her CGI character. Of her today. I didn't see her in 2001. Or actually, I mean, the first movie was 99, so. But Reloaded. Because this is very similar to the chase sequence at the end of Matrix Reloaded.
Who said?
The marketing.
It's pretty cool.
Marketing?
And
I thought we were
again, this
supposed
is.
to have total creative control.
I mean, you can tell that it's CGI, but it's really good. Talking as much, just looking at them, they just were moving. You couldn't tell.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Pretty impressive.
What the hell are you doing back there?
Terminator juice.
Sorry.
Apparently he wasn't overly impressed. I think, I don't know.
Right on. You know about this?
I don't know, bro. What do they got to do? What do they got to do?
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
Had me graphics hoeing. This takes off. Look at that. That shot of the city. You'll see. This is not just some video. This is
Shoot.
Real time in engine.
Say no more.
So it's gonna get interactive in a minute here. I like how the agents now kind of disappear.
You drive.
Transition is different. So here, this is me actually playing. This is real time. Like I said, and some fireworks here. This is good, man. This is very impressive. It's crazy how good gaming is getting visually. Bang! Yeah, I like the disintegration effect on the agents now. So yeah, this is obviously, it's getting too many agents now. Obviously, this is a kind of collaboration between Warner Brothers and Unreal.
Sorry, boys.
That's pretty cool.
Of course they have a helicopter.
This is an awesome little sequence here.
Hang on.
Again, real time. It's just all about the cinematic, camera angle and stuff.
Still on us. Up ahead.
The fidelity, how it holds up, is just pretty good here. Phenomenal. Again, I wonder how this would do on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch can run on Unreal Engine. So it's compatible.
These guys just don't give up. Watch out. Hang on.
Like, I want this game now. I'm kind of annoyed that with this movie coming out,
Okay, how about
there
the
isn't
big
some
gun?
big high-profile game.
You boys are gonna get a kick out of this.
This is cool. And it can be a linear game. It doesn't have to be, because you can see in a minute here, this is an open city. Be able to explore. It's very satisfying to kind of play here. I mean, just how these cars are just reacting to bullets, collisions, all the effects. Looks very good. This is next gen stuff. Look at that. That just looks really good. It may not look as good to you with YouTube compression and all that good stuff. So if you can, I would definitely download this. If you have one of the next gen, current gen consoles, the Series X or PS5 or Series S as well. It also works on that. I just love the cinematic. This is dope. Dope! And this is the city from The Matrix. Unreal Engine 5. So it's gonna go through and show us, different toggles, just to show you all the doodads and whatnot going on. Again, I'm not an overly tech person when it comes to animation and physics and all that stuff, physics engines and all that. So here we go. We have mass AI, crowd, and traffic system. I mean, this is really impressive. So you get to see the AI visualization here. I'm just toggling. And this is all real time. Lumen, dynamic global illumination. I'm the one toggling. Reflections. I haven't been able to go to night, day, night in the actual, because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to go to day, night. Particle system. Niagara. Nanite, virtualized geometry. So you get to see that. We toggle it back and forth. And from what the guys at DF were saying, is that this basically allows for, really high fidelity. I didn't see any pop-in when I was walking around the city. You'll see that in a minute here. Meta sounds, procedural audio generation, Nanite visualization, toggle displayed render pixels. Meta, a lot of this stuff is just gibberish to me. Next generation digital human. I mean, look at this. And now we're gonna go transition right into me in this city. So, I mean, this really holds up. So I'm just gonna walk around here. Just see. I wish there was a way to go first person. Well, there is. So let's just do that. See, so fly allows you to fly. So we'll do that. And now I got full control here. I'm just gonna get close to the ground. You can just see the detail. So I'm gonna toggle some stuff here. Let's change the sun rotation. Alright, so maybe we can get a better look here. Whoops. Back to Nanite view. Away from that. Alright, now let's get rid of the matrix filter first. There, now we got realistic looking stuff here. And see if I can swing the sun. Maybe not here because of the buildings. They're really tall. So I'm just gonna... Oh, there we go. There. Look at that. Alright, let's get out of this. I mean, look at that. It's next gen, man. Next gen. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of fly around here. See some of the reflections on the ground here. The shadow work is really well done. This is impressive. So we're gonna fly. Let's fly. So let's go up into the sky. You can go. We're gonna go look at some of these office buildings like this. The detail again. I'm just gonna pick a window way up here. There you go. You can see. I mean, look at all these detail. All these rooms are detailed, and this is all AI based, from what I understand. So it's not like you have to sit here and. Or the developer has to sit here and individually like build these rooms. They can build them in AI. And again, let's look for pop-in, because I didn't see any. Let's go zooming down in here into the... I mean, look at the... Got traffic patterns here. I don't see any pop-in. Maybe it's people. I'm thinking of Spider-Man right now. Swinging up into the city. Whoa! Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Right. So, this is crazy. Crazy to me. So, okay, let's get way out here. I'm not seeing any pop-in whatsoever. And look at the... I don't know if you can go into this area. Probably not. Let's try to see if we can cross the water here. But I mean, there's traffic all over the city. I mean, you can see as far as your eyes can see. There's stuff going on everywhere. Let's see. And you know, in any other video game, you know, this stuff would be, yeah, I don't think this is actually reachable. I'm gonna try it. Now the water, that's one thing that's not really that impressive, but, and I wish I could like go under it, but you can't. I mean, it looks good when you're on it, but Yeah, I can't go over there, but so this is the main part of the city. I mean, and it's gigantic. So let's go up in the sky here, so you can see. Like, so all of this part of the city, from those buildings over there all the way to the water, this entire area is, I mean, look at the density. It's insane. Alright, so I'm all the way up here, and again, it's still rendering these 3D models in the background. They look, like 3D models. So let's go back into the city. Oh, I saw some pop in there. Yep, pop in. DF guys were saying there's no pop in. I don't know if they got far enough away. But the complex systems going on. Like I said, that Nanite, I think they call it. And I can go anywhere. I'm not waiting for anything to load. Boom. Let's see if I can... Will I end up on the roof here? No. It's going to put me back on the ground. Alright, so... This is really cool. So, I'm thinking... Again, I'm thinking cinematically because I'm a filmmaker. What I could do with this world. I could do... some cinematic stuff. So I have this film that I did way back in 2010. Actually, it was 2009 actually, where I did a lot of green screen work, and I built, it's basically like a Sin City like thing. So I have city backgrounds, but they're static. I'm not an animator. I don't have that skill set really, and I could use cinematic shots and set up anything I want in here. So let's go back to flying, and if I want I probably wouldn't be this close to the ground, well, because the character models don't hold up as much, but this holds up pretty well right here. This shot here, like say I wanted yeah, I guess like a dolly shot through the city. I could just do this, and this holds up to me. Just for a quick shot before you transition to your scene. And I have stuff like that, in my script where it was like, basically a shot like this where you're looking down, you're traveling over buildings, and you just kind of look at the birds. It's cool. So a shot like this. There we go. So that, this is cinematic things you can do, and I'm thinking about that. And I can go as close as I need to go, because I have a scene outside of a club, and again the backgrounds are green screen, and I have a bunch of people that I filmed on a green screen. Standing up next to a building, a club they're about to go into. This is not a club, but I could go in and just put them down right in here, and that would be my scene. I have a scene where I have people walking down the street. I wouldn't use this area, and I could just turn off. That's the cool thing. Like if I want to get rid of everybody here, I'll just go in here, crowd, bring it down. Oh, just traffic. Crowd, bring it down to nothing, no one. And then, like I said, I have a scene where, a green screen scene where I have two actors walking down the street, and I can just simulate that here. Actually, I will want the street on the other side of them, so I can zoom in here. and they're walking towards the camera. So I can just go here and do my cinematic shot, record, slowly back up like that. And so they're coming down. See if I can line this up a little better. It's too fast. This cool thing about analog sticks, you can go as slow as you want. Like that. And it would look pretty good. Now the thing is, I don't know if I haven't seen anywhere I can change it to day night, even though they showed that earlier. Let's turn the matrix filter back on to the green tint. Nanite view. That's pretty cool. Triangles. I don't see a day night in here. Sun rotation. But yeah, this is very impressive. Let's go back. And then, you know, this is, you know, almost a game. So that's why I said I wanted to see this as a game. So I'm not done here. Let's go and hop in a car, GTA style. I don't think you can't get in any cars that people are already in, I don't think. Yeah, so I'll go to this parked car here. Drive. Get in. Get going. Let's roll. Alright. Whoa. The controls on the car are a little floaty. And it's cool because they do, because I've tried different cars, the handling is different for each car. I didn't think it was. And the speed and all that kind of stuff. So we're riding here. Doing 99, 100 on the highway, blasting. So, you know, this is very good. And I just want a collision. Look at that. Boom. All right. So everybody's fine, but you can see damage. I wasn't sure if they'd have damage and whatnot on the vehicles, but they do. I know what you're wondering, can you hit pedestrians? Well, I gotta turn pedestrians back on, so hold on, let me get off the highway here. Bang! Let's get back down to ground level. Bring the people back. Crowd, go up to 100%. And again, I'm adding all these people in. They are not affecting the frame rate or anything. So, and no, see, they disappear and they come back. Yeah, so I mean, I just think this tech is really good. Unreal Engine is really cool. They've been doing a lot of stuff with movies, giving you like these volumetric areas. I believe like Mandalorian famously uses it. A lot of movies are kind of doing this now, this kind of virtual camera stuff, using game engines. So this got me really excited. And I don't know how you're not impressed by this. I mean, this is a fully rendered city, and I think it's done with AI. I mean, so, you know, if you're a developer, you can come in here, make some tweaks, do what you want, and not have to build everything from scratch. This is all based on, you know, real world. It's already based on all the real world physics and all that stuff you want. You can tweak stuff, but as a developer, you want to build all this stuff on your own. We got everybody here. Oh, they're all gone. They all come back. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Wanted to do this for those of you who can't download this yourselves because you don't have one of the current gen, next gen consoles, to check it out. But it's really cool. So if you have it, I would say definitely download it, play with it. I'm gonna have some fun. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you again for watching and listening. And now, see ya, boobs, next time. Peace out.